Hey, what's up, guys? So, I had like 30 minutes of sleep and I went into work at 5 a.m. But since I have some free time, instead of taking a nap, I'm gonna make a video for you guys. So, I know if some of you guys recognize these keys, but these are my 7th gen Celica keys, and I'm gonna show you guys an update and what's going on with the car. Some of my parts list kind of changed a little bit because of a certain email from a certain company, which some of you guys might be familiar with, Monkey Wrench Racing, but I'll go into that in a little bit of detail in a bit. Until then, let's go check out how my old 7th gen's doing. Alright, I don't have an engine or a battery. So just as I was about to start filming, I got some parts in here, nothing really special. It's just a spare tire cover and like the jack for my 6th gen because it didn't really come with any of that. So yeah, I'm gonna open that up. So it's used, it's not brand new, but that's cool. I'm gonna go install this in my car and we'll get back to 7th gen content in just 1 second. So just in case you guys were interested, my 6th gen Celica didn't come with the jack tools, and it came with this jack, but it's really, jacked up. It's really oxidated and rusted. Let's see if it'll pick it up. Yeah, close enough. But it comes with a new jack, and it comes with new hardware for the thing to hold down the spare tire. This one was kind of broken, as you can see right there. But yeah, sorry, I know this is 7th gen, but interrupting because it's Celica stuff anyway. Alright, there she is. Still looking beautiful as ever. And there's the engine. So my muffler from my other car, the 6th gen that I just took off, is in here. My 5-speed transmission, and right over there is my 1ZZ, which I don't know what that stuff is that's accumulated on top of it. I guess you could call it corrosion. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking this thing apart hopefully within a month or so, and I'll explain why it took me a while in a bit. But let's get back to the car and see how pretty she sits. It just looks so great, man. I mean, I love my 6th gen, but I mean, just look at it, it's just white, and this thing is just beautiful 3PO red, man. And it doesn't look like my paint's really faded. I was thinking about doing black or carbon fiber on the roof, but anywho's, yeah, so that's a look at the outside. Let's get in the engine bay. Man, do I miss this car. To a lot of people it's just a Celica. They are everywhere 7th gens, but this one I really took care of it. It's a little bit more of a modern car. It's a little bit more well put together than my 6th gen. The materials aren't as great. The interior on this thing is basically all plastic, but my 6th gen does have some leather interior, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this one's really well put together. It just looks nice, and it'll perform even nicer once I'm done with it, hopefully. But yeah, so everything's, all the hoses, my power steering, everything's disconnected. So my radiator, I need to get my upgraded Mishimoto one. My fuel rail with my OEM injectors, which I'm going to be getting new injectors soon, 800 cc's or something. Motor mounts need to be replaced. That was the main problem, which is why I was just motivated to take out the engine. That exhaust all the way back is I'm probably gonna scrap it or I'm gonna end up using it for my 6th gen or something. I'm not sure, but I know I'm just gonna do like from the turbo back, it's gonna be a 3-inch straight pipe all the way back. And I really like how this sounds. I'm not sure if it's gonna sound the same because of the pipe lengths. On an MR2 Spider, it sounds really mean. I'll leave a link in the description for a guy named Spider Lee. He has a turbocharged 1ZZ motor, and his is basically the same setup I'm mentioning, except he had a cat, but he blew it. But if you're watching this, Lee, I love your videos, dude. But yeah, so in the engine bay, we're empty right now. Hopefully my built 1ZZ engine is gonna go in here. And yes, I did just say 1ZZ. I've been watching too many Spider Lee videos. I don't say Z like my American people do. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it down here. There's a decent amount of room in here for bigger engines, but I went with my boosted 1ZZ because it's just bolting up stuff, you know, instead of having to cut out my firewall to fit in my 2J like I mentioned in a really old video. But yeah, so that's it for the outside. I mean, let's get inside and finish talking about what's gonna happen with this beast. Oh man, I haven't been inside you so long. That's kind of what she said. Or he said. That video just lagged a little bit. It smells so good in here. I forgot how good it smells. I had just cleaned my car before I parked it for a while. And believe it or not, I've actually done something since I parked it. I covered this in carbon fiber and it looks kind of dope. Except I can't really enjoy it because I'm not driving you. God, there's nothing here. There's just an empty shallow shifter, which I really need to lube up. If you guys used to watch Mitch Dorr, he recommended using canola oil, and my dumbass decided to follow that. I mean, the dude kind of scammed people, but that's a different story. That's really none of my business. But it did go viral in the Celica and MR2 community. Just Google down with Dorr and you guys will figure out what I'm talking about. But anywho, so I have my short shifter here. My really cheap eBay head unit, which I really need to get a decent one for this car. My little snap-on magnet holder. Oh man, my wires. These were like the underglow lights I had running under the dash, but I ended up needing some wire for my install on my alarm in my other car. My fake TRD development, I guess you could pronounce it, peeled off. So I mean, there's a guy that sells these on Facebook. I'll make a separate video and I'll mount it on here, even though I'm not really driving this car and I miss driving it. Oh god, Mr. Krabs, play the sad song again, please.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
But yeah, man, those aluminum pedals still look sick. They look awesome. I need to put like some rubber thing. These aren't genuine Toyota mats, but they say Celica and with the red on them, and since my car is red and black on the inside, which it was originally the 2000 gray, looks really nice. Alright, and the roof. God, there's so many things I want to do to this car, but the money, man. Freaking modifying a car properly, especially when you're doing the engine bay and stuff, and actually making it faster is really expensive. Especially for a college student like me, man. I don't even have a proper engineering job yet to win the money to build a car, but I'm working through it. You know, I'm earning and saving up slowly, so and I'm sitting on the passenger side because on the other side is the Suburban, and I can't really get in through that door to sit in my seat, which I have new seats. I might get these reupholstered eventually because they're OEM, but I'm really digressing. I'm sorry, guys. So what's basically going to happen is I'm going to be buying MWR billet connecting rods, which I messaged them and this is what they said. And that's great because they're a lot cheaper than Crowder connecting rods. So I'll be able to purchase those relatively soon. I was gonna buy them actually right after, like a week after I made that last video. But the problem was that I found some on Facebook. The guy was selling them for $800. They were Crowder connecting rods, but he basically just didn't want to ship them over to me. And he was selling other stuff and he wanted me to buy all the other stuff. But it's like, I understand. He wanted to get rid of his stuff. So I didn't end up buying those, but I'm going to end up buying these. But first I need to get my engine disassembled, bored and honed. I need to find a machine shop and find a couple of quotes so I don't get, I don't get charged too much. And yeah, so basically guys, this is how my car sits. I miss her every day. I walk by her every day. And it's gonna sound amazing when I'm done with it. It's gonna perform amazing. I'm going to outrun these V8s with my little sleeper 1.8 400 horsepower Celica, or I guess it will be 1.9 when it's bored and honed. But yeah guys, I miss this car. I'm gonna get it done. This is how it sits. So up next for this car, expect the engine disassembly video, step by step, maybe a little time montage, some commentary in it if you guys want a full-length video on that. And yeah, I'm gonna get it bored and honed. I'm also trying to get sponsorships. I just found out MWR doesn't really sponsor for this kind of stuff, but I understand they do mostly like actual race cars and stuff. This is I want to make this the ultimate street car that can show V8s and actually be a track car and a race car. Just a little bit of everything, but mostly that I can also daily drive, So if you guys liked it, like it. If you didn't, I'm so sorry, dislike it. I mean, I know you guys have been staring at my awesomely painted red center console, which I miss oh so much. But yeah, you guys wanted to see some 7th gen content, so this is me giving you guys 7th gen content. I'm gonna be doing the JDM flag on the roof, so if you guys want some aesthetic mods, stay tuned for that video. Because I mean, I can work on this, I guess, while it's parked. Just take out the headliner, and yeah, this is my back seats. I'm gonna paint those black. There's like a fabric paint to paint the seats black. It's also spray. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. To 221 of you that have subscribed, let's hope we can get to that 1,000 so I can help pay for all of this stuff. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I really want to make this channel grow for just Celicas in the Toyota community. I mean, I love Supras, I love Celicas, I love MR2s. I'm a Toyota fanboy at heart, and I just really want to see my channel grow so I can maybe make more videos for you guys about other Toyota cars. And I mean, I'm not just Toyotas, maybe expand a little bit into other cars. Honda Civics, you hate them, but you can't stop but love them. I mean, they are kind of impressive. But yeah, I'm digressing again. I'm sorry, guys. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And enjoy the end screen once more. I'm not hating on white cars, but I mean, I love my white stallion or whatever you want to call it. But like, look at that, man. Just look at that red. Yes.